Now that the Skyland series is officially over, I want to talk about some of my unpopular opinions regarding this series and the drama within the romance of it all. What's up, y'all? My name is Janice Levon, and welcome back to JenOnBooks. I know it's been a little minute since I actually posted official video on here, but we're not here to discuss that. We are here to discuss the Skyland series by the one and only legendary Kennedy Ryan. So before I even start this video, I just want to go ahead and preface by saying there will be no Kennedy Ryan slander within this video, okay? I'm just sharing some things that you may have been thinking, and some unpopular opinions about the drama within these romances. And I'm putting up air quotes because I got some thoughts about some things. And if I'm honest, Kayla's bookish vibe is the one that really made me think about this, because she recently read Can't Get Enough and she shared her thoughts about not Hendrix being a Portia. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? So I thought that this video would be fun to discuss the drama within these romances, because if we're honest, it was really not all that sweet, okay? It was very, very messy and sometimes a little bitter, okay? So I just want to share some of my unpopular opinions, and if you agree with any of these, or maybe if you don't, whatever have you, let's just chop it up and talk about it in the comments, because Kennedy Ryan is messy and we love her for that, okay? So let's get into it. And Before I Let Go, which is my personal favorite among the three, don't at me. And Before I Let Go, was it just me, or was Josiah dead wrong for dating the head chef of the restaurant that he and his ex-wife co-owned? What? I don't know about y'all, but I live for a good old second chance romance in the books. Because in real life, it's a no for me, dog. Once you're gone, all right? Peace out, have a blessed life, and we're not crossing this bridge anymore, so go ahead and burn it down. Josiah was so messy for that, and in real life, I would have told him to kick rocks, because ain't no way you are going to date this woman that works for us, and I got to see her every day knowing that I'm still in love with you. Nah, you good. You good. Most of us really hated Vashti for valid reasons, because she just... But the truth is, a lot of our anger should have been pointed at Josiah, because, sir, what? Out of all the women in the world, you had to get the head check. I just don't understand. I don't understand, and I didn't appreciate it. But it made for a really good, messy storyline, and I'm not mad at it. Before I Let Go was the one that I could relate to the most, because, and I'm going to try not to spoil it, because of why they broke up, I can relate to some of that. So this one was my absolute favorite out of the three. It was so good, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Book 2 is This Could Be Us, and don't at me, but this was my least favorite of the three. I know somebody gonna be mad about that. This Could Be Us was my least favorite among the three, because I had just read Before I Let Go, and so my mind was not prepared for this being more of a self-love type of a romance rather than a man and woman romance. And so that's really what I was expecting, and it kind of like let me down. So I don't know if it's fair to say that. I don't think this was like not as good as the others. It's just my expectations were in another space. But I am going to say this. So I loved Soledad and Judah together, but I did not like them together, because I'm just gonna have to go ahead and spoil this. So if you have not read the book, please exit left now. But I'm gonna have to say this. I did not like the fact that the male main character, the love interest, was also the man that worked with your husband and was the one that dropped the dime on him and got him put in jail. Now, Edward deserved to be in jail. Don't get me wrong, he deserved to be in jail. But that situation was just a little bit too messy for me. And the fact that the daughters knew that Judah was the one that dropped the dime on Edward and didn't like him, too much mess for me. Too much mess for me. And in real life, ain't no way I would have continued a relationship with that man. He was amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love Judah. I personally think that, when they bring this to life, Aldous Hodge should play him, because he just gives me Aldous Hodge vibes. But that was messy. That was so messy. And yeah, in real life, I'm not really sure. Like, it just don't feel good. So yeah, this was my least favorite of the three, but it was still a really, really great book. Edward got everything he deserved, and he really needed a beat down. So yeah, I'm super happy for Soledad, how she found herself again, and I loved all the social media stuff. It was so good. But that relationship was a little, I don't know, like something like I wouldn't have made that decision. That wouldn't have been me. I'm just saying. And last but certainly not least, and y'all really may get me for this one. Like Kayla's Bookish Vibes said, not Hendrix pulling a Portia. And do I think she was pulling a Portia? Not really, because they wasn't technically friends. But would I have done that? Absolutely not. No, it was just too close to home for me, too close to my business and how I get my money. And I mean, I think in the least bit, I would have at least let some time, like get in between, because it was just like, boom, done with this relationship. I mean, and obviously we all know, again, if you haven't read the book, baby, I need you, why are you here? Okay. But we all know that Zare and Maverick was already broken up by the time she met Maverick. But it was just real close. It was real close. And again, is that something I would do? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Especially when it comes to like my livelihood and my money and all that stuff. Yeah, no. But I think my biggest issue with this book, and y'all are about to get me, my biggest issue with this book is the cover. No shade to this woman. Sorry to this woman. No shade to this woman. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's beautiful. I think she's fabulous. But who this woman? Because that ain't Hendrix. That is not Hendrix. Like, can we go back and look at the other books? Okay. So we know that Yasmin was a beautiful dark skin or brown skin woman with the real beautiful natural hair. And the cover was giving. The cover was giving. Okay. I feel like this is Yasmin. Okay. And then the same with Soledad. She was a spicy little, okay. And she was giving. She looks like what I thought Soledad would look like. Okay. Like, to me, this is Soledad. Who this? Who is this? Because this ain't Hendrix. Hendrix is supposed to be a dark-skinned, full-figure woman. And I'm just like, I was very disappointed with the cover. I'm not going to hold you. Purple is my favorite color, so I was here for all of that. But who is this? I just feel like even on the inside, if you have the Barnes & Noble edition, even on the inside, this is giving more Hendrix than this. Like, who this? Who is this? So that irked me. It irked me. Like, it made me feel some type of way, and I just was not feeling it. So yeah. Also, I've heard a couple people say that they thought that Hendrix's story was going to get a bit more. And I agree. I do think that, yeah, I just felt like she should have had a little bit more. Like, it was something missing. Like, I don't know if they should have like dived more into the situation with her mom and her aunt. I don't know what it is. I'm not really, I think it's the messiness of how her romance came about. I feel like she deserved better than that. But, we love the drama. We love the tea. And we knew that there was going to be some drama and some tea somewhere. I just did not, I don't know. I just was thinking that maybe it would be something a little bit different. But y'all let me know what y'all think. These are my unpopular opinions about the Skyland series. And the drama within the romance of it all. So I absolutely loved and adored this series. I am sad that it is going away, but I am very, very excited that we're going to be able to see this in a series. I believe it's coming out on Peacock. I don't know the date or anything like that yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing this come to life. Okay. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.